Hello Aries and welcome to the Soulmate Experience. I'm going to be doing sorry, I have candy in my mouth. So if I sound weird, it's because I have candy in my mouth. Mm, it's butterscotch. I saw it in that thing and I couldn't resist. I love butterscotch. I love butterscotch. But hello. Welcome to the Soulmate Experience. I'm going to be doing your reading from October 1st to the 7th. Yes, bitches, I am back. And I wouldn't say feeling better than ever. I'm still going through some shit, but I'm much better. Thank you guys so much for the comforting words. Armanda's, Jackie. I mean, there's so many of you that have reached out and have blessed me with words and really in other ways as well. Thank you guys so much. Actually, I just had two fans of the channel, a Scorpio and a Capricorn. They were just showed up in my city. They were visiting my city, and just yesterday, and we went out and we had a blast. I'm gonna put the picture we took as a profile picture of this video. I might not, depending on whether or not I can download it off my Facebook. So it's been amazing. Thank you guys so much. Yeah, so they showed up in my city and they took me out and we had a great time. We went at a beautiful Italian restaurant downtown I've never been to. They paid. I mean, it was great. Anyways, let's get now into the reading for Aries. Of course, if you want a private reading, you know to find me on Instant Go. The link for Instant Go is down below, or you can send me a traditional email and you can do it traditionally. I'm really happy that Instant Go has now changed their format and now they're allowing us to get paid through PayPal or whatever else. So it's very helpful. So I'm really like psyched about that new development that they have on Instant Go. Aries, 1st to the 7th of October. Aries, 1st to the 7th of October. Aries, Aries. I always feel like when I think of Aries, I have to use like Aries doesn't sound good with a small voice. You guys are so authoritative, so I always feel like I have to do like a bass for Aries. Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. Cancer, Scorpio. Could be Pisces, but to me, Cancer and Scorpio. Who is sitting pretty in the chair and who is coming with the cup? Because I feel like Ace of Pentacles, okay? Okay, let's do it. Since that's how you want to play it, let's play that game. Didn't even let me put my fucking cards down. You want to be loud enough? I mean, I'm grateful. Shit, I'd have to sweat. Let's do it that way. If that's how you want to do it. 8 of Wands right there, barrier. Boom. Okay, what is blocking right there? One thing I can say for sure. We have the 6 of Wands and we have the 2 of Wands right under it. And we have another 8 right there with the 8 of Pentacles. Oh, and look, the Ace of Pentacles, the 9 of Pentacles together. 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, 9 of Pentacles. When cards show up next to each other or like that and they're of the same element, I generally would add them up. Not everybody does this. Actually, I've not seen any reader that does this. So don't tell me, nobody does that and blah, blah, blah. Okay, yeah, I know nobody does that, but I do it, bitch. So call me a vagina. It's not that serious. 2 of Wands and the 6 of Wands, 8 of Wands together. Barrier, boom. What is talking? I already know that there's some kind of a blockage from success. Could be a blockage because I'm seeing the 2 of Wands here. This person is sitting pretty. And this is your energy, Aries. I gotta say it. This is your energy, Aries. The Wands energy. This is fire. And then we got a King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. So this, and we have the Queen of Cups. King of Wands and the Queen of Cups. These two energies don't always blend too well together, though. There are two, water signs are too emotional. And fire signs are too direct. Water signs are too introverted, and fire signs are too extroverted. These two energies clash in a way. Water extinguishes fire. This person could extinguish you in a way. I feel like maybe you don't feel like you can be fiery with this person. Maybe you have to be careful what you say because you don't want to hurt their little pretty little feelings, instead of saying, damn bitch, you gained like 50 pounds, you gotta say, honey, you got a little thickums. You can't just be like, damn bitch, you got fat. And yes, I can say that because you see this? These are my man boobs, okay? These are my goddamn man boobs. So I can say fat because my ass is fat. Don't come for me. So here we got it. And my ass is literally fat too, if you know what I mean. I'm African, motherfucker. Nine of Pentacles, singlehood, monetary success, victory, Ace of Pentacles. Collaboration. But who's trying to build what? And why are they needing to build what? But I don't see that this is a problem though. But it falls in between these cards. That's what bothers me. It falls in between these cards. It falls in the center point. So this tells me that there's a blockage of union between these two energies right here. That Eight of Wands. Wait, what am I saying? That's a Nine of Wands. That's why I was wondering. I said, I don't feel like this is a negative thing. But if I should part it, this is not the Eight of Wands is not about barriers. It's about communication. What was I saying? No wonder I'm feeling all kinds of way and I'm feeling wrong. I'm like, what is going on? I don't feel like this is negative energy. This looks really good. But then, because I was interpreting the standard definition, of the Eight of Wands, is communication, not blockages. That's a Nine of freaking Wands. That's my PTSD card. I assumed this was my PTSD card. I was wrong. I can admit that. Eight of Wands, communication coming through. Okay, now this makes sense. Because I'm looking at the Queen of Cups and I'm looking at the Knight of Cups, and the Knight of Cups is charging towards the Queen of Cups. I'm looking at you in your element with the King, I'm looking at the Eight of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, Judgment, the Three of Pentacles, collaboration. I'm like, why is there a blockage in between these two energies? Why is there a blockage between these two energies? Well, there's no blockage, just communication. Okay, let's talk. You guys might be delivering some kind of a news. There's been something that's been stagnant as pertaining to a relationship. And you might be delivering the news or someone might be delivering it to you. It's going to work differently for you guys. Some of you are going to be delivering the news to take a pause on a relationship. You've made a final decision as pertaining to it. You might have been trying to work through it, but they've been extinguishing your fire. I already got that message earlier that there was some kind of extinguishing of fire happening. Yes, water sign extinguishing fire. Like, it literally presented itself to me as steam coming off. What I actually envisioned was steam, like, rising. And that's why I said, like, the fire was being extinguished. Like steam, like when you pour water on fire and it, like, blows out and there's that, steam rises up. I mean, smoke, yeah, but also, like, I don't know how to explain it. But, yeah. So I was envisioning like that steamy, smoky type of thing going on in my head. And I said someone's fire was being extinguished. But then I'm also feeling like it's a good thing for others of you because you're going to be meeting someone that is very different from you. Could be a water sign. Or actually, I'm not feeling like this is a new relationship. The Ace of Pentacles is here, yes, but this is not an Ace of Wands. This is not a new relationship. It's something that already has some sort of foundation. Eight of Pentacles is already building a foundation here. It's not a new relationship. Together, that means the Nine of Pentacles, which will be the people that are being extinguished, would choose and make a final decision to separate. Whereas, but I don't feel like that's going to be a permanent separation. That's another thing. Whereas, no, let me do this the appropriate way. Let me go deeper. I don't want to say things. I'm a Virgo. I'm weird about that. I don't like saying things that I'm not too sure of. So let's go. I need to do my research. If you've gone to private reading from me, you know how I am. I've done readings that are like 2 hours long, you know, and like I would go, I can't stop. If I don't know the details, I'm not stopping. It frustrates me to not have, I'm nosy as hell, you know, that's another thing. So let's go deeper. Surface mind for Aries. Aries. What's the surface mind? Knight of Pentacles. Tower and 8 of Swords and the Sun. Okay, let's go. Aquarius. Okay, so a lot of major arcana. 5 of Swords, Deception. Okay, let's break this down. 8 of Swords, the Sun. The world, the Star, card of Aquarius, Tower, low vibrational Taurus, Saturnian energy, confirmation being broken down, mentality being broken down, a new path that has to be taken slowly. You're pursuing something. Okay, whether this be one thing, we have the star and the sun together, so this is destiny. Some of you are on a destined path, but I see that you might be moving very slowly. Some of you might be on a more spiritual, intensive path that you're moving forward towards. But I'm feeling like you're kind of tiptoeing to the finish line, and you might have good reason to do so. But the thing is, it's a destined path, so you can't really do much. You can't deny it. I feel like you might have denied this to some degree. The Tower tells me that it would have been something that might not be perhaps what you studied for, because the Tower to me represents Taurian, Hierophant energy in a way. So it might not have been something that, let's say, is a new path. You want to become, I don't know, with the Sun and the Star, maybe you want to become a Tarot reader, you know, but you studied law. And it might not be, you want to open like a crystal shop, you know, or something of that sort, but it might not be what you've necessarily studied. So you're taking your time. Also, you could have Capricorn or Earth in your chart, heavy Earth, or, you know, this is specifically Capricorn to me, but it also represents all Earth signs. And we have Taurus here as well. You could also have Virgo, but I don't really see Virgo energy here. So there's, again, a destined path you're gonna be pursuing. I feel like you're already aware of this, but you're taking small steps. There's a sense of fear here and anxiety, because where the Tower falls, if you look at this, if I put these cards like this, or if I put them even like side by side, you see where the major arcanas fall? On both at the end of this traumatic energies, you know, I dare say traumatic energies with the Tower and the 8 of Swords. So it's like you're tiptoeing around destiny, and I think that's what I'm gonna name this video: tiptoeing around destiny. You're not planting your foot too strongly, because it might not have been what you studied. It might be too out of the norm for you. It might not be financially prudent. It might not show up as something that might be very abundant, or for whatever reason, you have to take your time as pertaining to this. And I feel like there's a sense of fear as pertaining to it as well, this path, but it's a destined path, and you cannot run away from this path. Not when the sun and the star are around. Well, you can choose to run away, but I will tell you what happens when you run away. You will find that you are very depressed. You will have this feeling of, I am not going to accomplish anything in my life. I didn't accomplish anything. I lived the whole life. You will be 90 fucking years old in that dying bed thinking to yourself, God damn it, I wish I had done something more. I wish I had pursued this path more, because this path will lead you to your true fulfillment. Boom shakalaka, bitch. That was a heavy thing to say. And I try not to tell people their future and all that, because I believe the future is always changing. But when you get the star and the sun showing up in the same reading, I have to say something. I have to say something. Okay, let's go. Let's keep it moving. Soul mine for Aries. Give me my motherfucking Aries. Won't you give me? Listen, I don't care if you like my singing or not. I just heard someone say, stop singing. Someone said that. I know someone said that. I know it wasn't me. It came out pretty clearly, so I know it wasn't my mind. Someone said stop, like they were thinking like stop singing, like oh something like enough with the singing or something of that sort. It rang, like I felt the irritation. Listen, if you want to hear good singing, watch American Idol. Because all we got here is the African Idol. I'll take you. Ugh, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. No, I'll put you back. I don't like that. And I always say if the message wants to come through, it's gonna come through again. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You gotta give me more than that. Gotta give me the story behind that. Can't just drop an Ace of Pentacles in reverse in front of my face. Seven of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Ace. Okay. Thank you for giving me the story, Lord. Five of Wands, and the Six of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles. Let me see. Four of Cups. And the Nine of Pentacles, abundance. And again, we have a Cancer twice. Queen of Pentacles, you might have Earth sign in your placement. And Leo, the Sun. Okay, I'm seeing the contradiction. Okay. God damn it, I'm gonna take it. Stop bombarding me. Ooh, wow. King of Cups, I'll take you to. No, I'll leave you at the bottom of the deck. I know why. I'll leave you at the top of the deck. So there's definitely a Cancer involved somewhere, or a Cancerian energy involved. For some of you, romantically speaking, the Cancer could be holding back from you. What I'm getting is some of you might rest on your laurels and not pursue this thing, because I'm seeing a contradiction here where it's like hold back. Four of Cups, rejection. Four of Pentacles, hold back. Nine of Pentacles, la da 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 da. In your own fantasy world, this is Venus in Virgo. And this is also Virgo and Taurus. Queen of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. But in between them, we have the Sun. So I'm feeling like some of you are going to rest on your laurels and think... I said laurels. I'm thinking L'Oreal, the beauty brand. Laurels. You're going to rest on your laurels. And you're going to think... it's good, like it's all good. I'm making good enough money. I'm living a good life. I'm living blah, blah, blah. And that might be, for some reason, I'm getting that some kind of perhaps financial stability or something of that sort. Because what I'm seeing here is that something, the way you're thinking, even if it's a romantic relationship as pertaining to someone, the way you're thinking is what's blocking. There's a new path, a new path, a new path, a new path. And the path will make you feel uncomfortable. Because the path will shake shit up. But this path is not going to be ignored. It doesn't want to be ignored. And it's a destined path for some of you, a lot of you. It's a path to happiness. It's a path that's going to be rocky. But ultimately, you're going to be very happy at the end of this journey. However, I see that some of you are going to rest on your laurels. I've accomplished so much. I've already done so much. I don't need this. You know, this is going to ask me to go out of my career. This is going to ask me to do extra and go above and beyond, or whatever else that is going to require of you to do in order to come truly and fully into union with this idea of a thing. But you need to pursue and nurture this idea. It's a weird message. I'm not giving, it's a weird message. But you need to pursue and nurture. Those that it's meant for will get it. You need to pursue and nurture this thing. You need to pursue and nurture it. And I feel like you should already know. Since you're tiptoeing, I feel like you should already know. Others of you, you're dealing with a water sign you don't know what to do with. Could be Cancer. You have the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, those are Cancers. And the Knight of Cups is definitely Cancer to me. That's the card. Same way I look at this as Capricorn, the Knight of Pentacles. I look at the Knight of Cups as Cancer. I look at the Queen of Cups as Cancer, uh, Scorpio, specifically in this deck because they have red backdrops, and Scorpio to me is red. I see Scorpio's energy as red. There's a rage that Scorpio brings there's an intensity emotionally, mentally that Scorpio brings that when I feel Scorpio's energy, I do see red. Like I do feel it as red. Kind of like how you can taste. Can you like do you know what I mean? Like how some people can taste a smell. I can kind of see an energy in a way. I don't know how to explain it, but so I'm thinking Cancer more than anything else. And we have the moon there as well. Five of Wands, inner conflict, inner fears, Three of Pentacles. The battle will be won, but you have to. Some of you will have to delegate your time, as pertaining to this thing that you're going to be pursuing. You're going to be pursuing it. If you're not already pursuing it, you're going to. And if you don't, you're going to regret it in the long run. For whatever reason, it's saying that it is your destiny, and it's going to bring you some sort of fulfillment in this lifetime. And if you don't do it, you will feel shallow at the end of this. There will be a hollowness and a missing peace and a missing happiness and joy that will just not be there if you do not pursue that path. So leverage your time however you need to. If you don't want to quit your job, your mind, external, your soul tells me Knight of Swords. This is your mind, Ace of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Interesting. Seven of Cups, confusion. Together this means the Seven of Cups. And under that we have the Five of Cups, which gives me the Six of Cups. Okay. So past confusion, your mind is playing tricks with you. Two of Pentacles, juggling. I keep getting the, and I've been saying it, the Hangman, stagnation. That's that Knight of Pentacles right there. The Hangman showing up again. That energy, and then the Tower showing up again, and then the Star showing up again. So it's just like, I keep getting that again. Some of you are stagnant and are pulling away from this path because of your fear. You're fearing. It's time to your past. It's time to your past. Two sixes and a seven. It's time to your past. It's time to some kind of, maybe a past or past life. Again, there's a lot of water in this reading. So Aries, I'm going to ask you to really check your emotions, to check your feelings about how you, if it's a person that you're trying not to pursue, I want you to check your feelings about this person. Because I'm getting that you're being very kind of harsh with yourself, and you're looking for reasons why it won't work, and you're going into this mental state of almost self-degrade. Really? Really? Magician and the Ten of Wands? Really? What binds these energies together? The King of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Hangman, that's a Cancer again, I'm telling you, and the Two of Wands, stagnation. I remember when we had the Hangman and I said, you know, that's a Capricornian energy, that tiptoeing, and the Two of Wands is what? The Two of Wands is what happens before the Three of Wands. I also look at the Two of Wands as kind of a stagnant energy, because this person has a globe in their hand, admiring the possibilities and the possibilities the world has, but standing behind a wall and only admiring the world. He's at an elevated level, it seems. But if you guys see like the traditional cards with the Two of Wands, it's usually like he's standing on this, I guess like wall, a citadel wall or something of that sort, and overlooking an expansive land, and he has this globe in his hand, and it's about exploration, going out into the world, exploring things, seeing things. And that is so Aries. You guys are the fool, for Christ's sakes. But look, what is all this stagnation about? What is it about, Aries? This is not like you. This is not like you. The King of Swords, it needs to be cut out. This is not like you. I'm surprised. I am very surprised. And this might not apply to most people, and that's perfectly okay, but I am really surprised. This is not Aries that I know. What is going on? And yet, King of Cups and the King of Pentacles. And yet, I'm getting good news. And yet, I'm getting that it's going to end well. And yet, I'm getting that there's going to be maturity. And yet, I'm getting that you're going to be emotionally and financially balanced. But you don't think so. And that's why, and I said, what is binding these two energies? What is a binding agent here? And the King of Swords comes in. Get your mind straight. Get your mind straight. Knight of Swords, no. We don't want the Knight of Swords. We want the King of Swords. Get your mind straight. The burden is only in your mind. And yes, I'm not saying it's not going to affect your life, and I'm not saying it may not require you putting out more energy than used to, or sacrificing a few things, or whatever it is. It's going to play out differently for different people. I'm an Aries moon, and I know this applies to me, but it's going to play out differently for all of us. But what I am saying is there's fulfillment, a lot of emotional and financial fulfillment at the end of this tunnel. But Aries is not being Aries right now. Aries does not want to take a chance. Aries does not want to explore. Well, that's a shitstorm. Are you fucking kidding me, Aries? The ballsiest of the ballsy? Like, bitch, your balls freaking hit the floor when you walk. You do not want to explore? I am disappointed in you, Aries. And I am disappointed in myself, because I know this shit applies to me too. I know that shit applies to me. Like, I'm saying all this shit and I'm just thinking to myself, yeah, motherfucker, that applies to you too, bitch. Aries, get your shit together, please. And I'm talking to myself too. Get your shit together. Thank you guys for being here. If you want a private reading, you can find me on Instagram, or you can do it the traditional way, whichever is fine by me. Thank you guys, but please do keep in mind, I'm not always on my phone. I do have a full-time job now, like a 9 to 5. Yes, I have a 9 to 5 now. So, I might not always be accessible until around 3 p.m. because I go into work, around 8 a.m. or so. So I might not always be available pretty much when you need me to be available. So, and my hours also vary because depending on how much work I have to do, how much consolidation product I have to look at, or whatever else, it might be a little bit longer than, the standard time. And I might also get up a little bit earlier if I can stay up a little bit later and do what I need to do, and, whatever. So pretty much what I'm saying is, the best time to reach me is during the weekends for instant go, or you can call me after around 6 p.m. I'll most likely 99.99999% be off after 6 p.m. Of course, the cutoff time for that is also 10 p.m. I would generally not answer calls after 10 p.m. unless you're in a different country, which I probably wouldn't know either way. But either way, thank you guys for being here. I wish you the best and have a blessed one. Bye-bye.